admonition instead of hate, smile instead of contempt. Do not marry after 40 because marriage is not provided by nature. In old age, we all regret not having killed laziness in ourselves. Don't even dare trust a wife that says you are always right. Happiness is the repression of suffering and anxiety. It is better for you to be unhappy right away than being happy without reason. Do not avoid doing small services. They will think that you are also capable of big ones. The life of a fool is bleak and full of fear because he puts everything aside for the future. To get great pleasure, you need to limit yourself. Don't spoil the impression of what you have by wanting what you don't have. Therefore, foolish is the man who says that he fears death, not because it will cause pain when it arrives, but because anticipation of it's painful. Contented poverty is an honorable estate. If you shape your life according to nature, you will never be poor. If according to people's opinion, you will never be rich. If thou wilt make a man happy, add not unto his riches, but take away from his desires. If a person fights the clear evidence of his senses, he will never be able to share in genuine tranquility. Of all the things which wisdom acquires to produce the blissfulness of the complete life, for the great is the possession of friendship. We should look for the someone to eat and drink with before looking for something to eat and drink. The most important consequence of self-sufficiency is freedom. Let no one delay the study of philosophy while young, nor weary of it when old. The time when you should most of all the withdraw into yourself is when you are forced to be in a crowd. He who least needs tomorrow will most greatly greet tomorrow. The greater the difficulty, the more the glory is surmounting it. There's nothing terrible in life for someone who truly understands that there's nothing terrible in non-life. Be moderate in order to taste the joys of life in abundance. It is better for you to be free of fear lying upon a pallet than to have a golden couch and a rich table and be full of trouble. Knowing your flaws is the first step to health. The greatest fruit of justice is serenity. Pleasure is the beginning and end of a happy life. Nothing is sufficient for the person who finds sufficiency too little. The fool's life is empty of gratitude and full of fears. Its course lies wholly towards the future. The art of living well and the art of dying well are one. It is not much our friends' help that helps us as the confident knowledge that they will help us. Not what we have, but what we enjoy constitutes our abundance. We don't develop courage by being happy in your relationships every day. You develop it by surviving difficult times and challenging adversity. Death does not concern us because as long as we exist, death is not here, and when it does come, we no longer exist. Of all the means to ensure happiness throughout the whole life, by far the most important is the acquisition of friends. He who is not satisfied with a little is satisfied with nothing. Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things you only hoped for.